Okay, we're going to try to finish up Alan's tranny kind of tonight. So we got 3 clutch basket assemblies to choose from now. So we got the junk one, which has a little bit of issues with it. And this is what they look like when they get checkered out. See, that's what happens. Rollers start cutting into your assembly. So when you get acid etched areas, it grows and it gets progressively worse. And eventually it turns into this, and it goes like this all the way around. So this one's not too good. I'm not going to use the stock plate. Those are out. And then we got the other 2 over here. So this was the new one that had a little bit of corrosion in it. Can't really feel it, but you can kind of see it. So I bead blasted this instead of sandblasting it, so it's a little bit smoother finish, so you can really see your gray areas where it's different. So the bearing area only rubs here and here, so all the stuff in the middle doesn't really matter. It's only the stuff on the edges that matter, like right through here when you run through this one. So this one's pretty damn nice. That's a new one. This one here is a new one, but it has, rust pitting in it. And once again, we don't care about stuff in the middle, we only care about stuff on the edges here, where the actual trail is. And the trail, there's where your trail is, right here and right here. So right about where that area is, we're going to hit, or right next to it. And then right through here, you look at it, it's going to just miss this or just barely touch it. It's going to go right across here, hit that one there. So it's probably going to hit, hit probably a little small spot there. It's going to miss all this stuff up over there. This here will probably go through most all this in just the middle of it. So it looks like most of the areas that are going to wear on this one, it's just in the areas it's not going to wear. It's going to go right across here. That one's probably going to get in line of fire. It's going to go through that. So this one here is going to be pretty good. Most of the stuff is not going to miss it. It's going to hit this area through here because it goes across the whole surface. So this is going to be pretty good. This is the new one. So obviously this one's junk. And this is the one I just dug out that I found when I was looking for all the panhead stuff. So this has the 2 wear marks, but no pitting. So it's nice and clean. It just has wear marks. So same on the basket. So I just got wear marks in here. Wipe off the dirt. So it's just a nice smooth surface. That's ideally what you're looking for. So these 2 here are pretty nice. And
where would those come from, Tatro, that they're used? But
they came out of my junk pile over here.
No, but I mean, where would somebody pull them off, or they took the bike apart, or what? Where would that used come from?
It's just a used part.
Oh, brother! Somebody put new on though?
Some junk I probably bought at a swap meet 30 years ago or
well,
better.
That's what I meant. I mean, they must have taken the bike apart. Or...
No, they're just stuff I bought. It was buried in one of the shelves and back. I was looking for panhead parts. I go, oh, there's another basket assembly.
That's pretty sweet.
So I snag it. I go, oh, there's another one. Geez, where are these things coming from? So I said,
God only.
I'm just pulling them out of my ass, That's where they come from.
Right.
I don't know where I got them from. I don't remember where I bought them.
But they're all in varying stages of usability, though.
Well, you could use this one, but it's not the best in condition, obviously, but it's better than one that's pure junk.
All right, but what I'm saying is somebody out there's got something that's absolutely junk.
That's not something I want to use on my bike, but,
Right. Well, if you didn't have any...
Studs are all rusty and all that, but, is that better than that India stuff from Dixie? Well, maybe. Is it better than V-twin shit, which is probably the same stuff? I don't know. So, it's better than...
This is Harley stuff, yeah.
It's better than a lot of junk out there, that's for sure. At least this is known stuff. These 2 here are pretty nice. Like I said, this is new. It's just not new quality. It's new, but it's not new. It's one of them deals. You get a lot of stuff like that where it's, used stuff that's better. I think this is actually better than the new one. So.
Okay.
Now, I did pick up the brand new 50-year-old, 60-year-old cover here. So So this is the NOS. This is for after or into the war. So instead of using the lock tab and a regular nut, just had the nut that has a slot in it, so it goes half a turn in increments. This one here you can put it wherever you want on the hex, but you have to deal with a lock tab every time you want to adjust it, which is a pain in the butt. So I don't like that one. So I picked up. There was 4 or 5 of these I bought on eBay where they were available. Now you can get these ones like this. So. Of course, I already had some of these. I got some of these NOS already from Dad's stuff. I don't use it. So these are what I use. I like them. This is Alan's old pressure plate, which we're going to use. And we got 2 different rings here. Which one do you like? And one of these was new and one was used.
Hard to tell.
I don't remember which one's which because I blasted them.
What do you look for? What do you look for?
How bad are the bearing holes worn out? And they both look good. See how the titties are about the same height here? The peaks, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
So the one that came off Chip's bike, these things were all huge holes going through them.
Oh, I see.
So
okay, well, take your pick.
Both look really, really nice. There's no real wear on them that I can tell. When you stick a ball bearing in there, you might see a difference, but for now, I don't see any difference.
They look good. We've got new balls.
Yeah. Well, you don't have any new balls.
We've got new ball bearings to put in here. You got them on that pack. I saw them.
Oh, I have some more somewhere?
Many packs.
There's none right here, though, so we don't have any.
Right. Well,
we're going to have to go buy some.
You'll bring them out. Yeah, you'll bring them out.
Which one of these do you want?
Well, you straighten that one. They both look good to me.
One was used and one was new. Which one do you want?
I'm saying that one's used, but I don't know for sure because it's got a mark on it.
No, that was a new one that I straightened.
Oh, well, whatever you like.
So you like this one? Okay, we'll go with that one. Which one of these did you want? Because I don't remember which one of these is
You
which.
pick.
One was new and one was used. Okay.
I could.
One there. How's that?
I'm an enthusiast, but I don't.
You like that mix there, or do you like this mix here?
All right, you know what I think you should do?
What mix did you want?
You should build
Here, you got
whatever
pick one.
you like.
Pick one.
I like this one better.
Okay, this one's nice and shiny. This one's dirty.
You know, we're gonna put this all together with that other transmission, aren't you?
With this tranny?
No, that other trans you're gonna build. You got a whole set there.
Well, your junk tranny?
Well, it's not junk by any means.
Or Chip's junk tranny.
It's just this one's better.
There was 2 cases over there.
Many hours in this one, though.
I haven't decided I'm going to put good parts or just build a crappy one and just fix the stuff that needs to be fixed.
Well, all I know is that one there is about as perfect as it.
Well, your basket and hub is better than this one, and it had those long ass rollers, so I'll probably use that.
Yeah, all right. Well, it was working. That's all I can say.
Whichever one you don't use, I'm going to keep for me. So
there you go.
So that means I'm getting this one.
Okay.
So
unless you want to swap it back, I would make no difference to me.
I don't care. You're going to use it more than I'm going to use it. You might actually.
You're a lot younger than I am.
You might actually ride your bike.
Yeah, I know. Yours is going museum quality.
Mine's going racing quality.
All right. Okay.
No, I'm going to build a hotter version of my other bike.
Okay. Sounds good.
I like to run more stroke.
We should bring that in here and get going on that.
I'd like to run a little bit more stroke, but I'm going to have to do a little welding to make room for it.
Yeah, all right.
But I'm not above doing that.
It's going to be that with a 4-speed in it. Now, that's a 4-speed box now.
The only problem is that's going to charge me like $600 for a set of flywheels I don't like.
Right, well, that's peanuts for what we're bringing in down here.
Well, I'm going to put the 4-speed gear set because I got to test it to make sure it's reliable. Because I know you're not going to make it hard.
Well, I'm not going to ride it hard. No, I'm going to treat it right.
I'm going to take it, rev it up, and dump the clutch out.
I know you are.
And if the motor doesn't bog and the tire slips a little bit, we can go off pretty quick. If it's like the last race where the tire was sticking too good and I had to work the clutch to get off the line.
Yeah, all right. Well, we got that picture. You got air under the front wheel.
That's why the front end kept bouncing like this, because I was working the clutch trying to keep the RPM up because the motor didn't want to.
Yeah, but you got air under the front wheel anyways.
I didn't have enough balls in that old motor, so we're going to have to make a motor with more balls.
You could do that.
We can do that? Okay.
Yep, you got cases over there you're working on.
I got my own case. I got new cases for my stuff.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to use the used ones, though. All right, so where's your balls at, sir?
I don't know where you got them.
You're in charge of that.
All right. All right, you're going to go.
Remember the part number?
I do not. All I can say is if it's not NOS, Tatro won't use it in his stuff, but everything's in varying degrees of being worn out. And this stuff here is certainly not worn out.
Well, I'm not much
It's
for Taiwan
certainly
teddy.
it's certainly usable.
I don't want to use any Taiwan Teddy stuff on my bike.
Taiwan Teddy. Does Teddy know you call him Taiwan Teddy?
I don't care.
Do you know him personally?
No,
You don't? I'll bet he knows of you.
I don't care.
He's probably heard of you.
Yeah, I think we've heard of each other.
Your reputation precedes you.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, we're not going to use the 5/32 because they're too small. We're going to have to use the big ones. Okay, do you want the genuine British biker balls or whatever these are? Or do you want the Dixie?
You know what? I'm in deep enough now. Another couple of bucks isn't going to make a whole lot of difference.
Well, I didn't say there was a price difference. I just said which one you want.
All right. Well, the quality ones, if you could spare them.
Well, I don't know which one's quality.
Well, I'm sure those British ones are nothing to sniff at.
So you want some Dixie balls then? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I was thinking more out of the ball pack over there.
Those are the British balls.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
you want the British balls. Okay, we have to clarify what you want.
Well, those at that era weren't made in India or Taiwan or,
They were made in the UK. It says so right on the label.
yeah, and the British ones.
Yeah. And I'm not sure what year they made those, but I'm sure there's an expert out there about biker balls that knows this stuff.
How's that knot on your head doing?
It's sore. You gotta watch out for them fucking painted swing arms with siren brackets on them.
Well, it's lucky that thing didn't come down off the top shelf. You'd still been laying there.
Yeah, it was on the tie. I walked up and hit the damn
Oh,
thing.
brother.
But I didn't hit it on the side. I hit it on the tip, so I lifted the whole swing arm up this hard when I hit it. So,
How come we don't have a siren for that
So the-
siren
so the
bracket?
back of the axle plate's what hit me in the head. Jeez, it hurt too. It still hurts. See, you weren't here to help. I did it all by myself in that back corner.
Did a military bike, could it have a siren on it?
Is this a 7/32 ball we're using? I think we're using these balls right here.
That's what. Well, you pulled one off the other day. Pack off.
This was a completely brand new.
All right.
pack.
So where did those go?
So now we're gonna have to open up a new pack.
Or did you use them on Chip's bike?
No, I don't know what I used on his bike. No, I got the.
Yeah.
these.
Okay.
I used see it says -4.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
No, I got. See, they only come whatever numbers in that package.
Okay.
Was that like 12 or is it Baker's dozen for the British? I don't know. What's British dozen mean?
I don't have a clue.
Well, I got that many in there. It probably says on here how many's in the balls.
Okay.
It says per pack. I'm thinking I'm going to need at least probably 2.5 packs. I'm almost out of these, you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, I'm sorry. They're not made in the UK. They're made in England.
That's when the Queen was still ruling.
It's full on.
Yeah.
None of that damn Irish import crap.
God save the Queen.
That's right. She needs it too.
Yeah.
She needs to be saved. Which one are we using?
This
This one?
setup here.
We got this junk over here. Kevin.
You know, and I'm nobody to say, but now you're back up to speed on these. You ought to throw that other box together and all this, and just that way when somebody comes through the door, you could just give them the price.
Yeah, except everybody else wants their stuff done.
Why?
I don't know why they want their stuff done.
Well, if I'd have known you'd had something like that on the shelf, I would have saved 6 months out of my life and just bought it from you. That's what I keep saying. You know, anybody here watching, I mean, this Tatro's on a roll here now.
I'm on a roll.
Ah,
Now look what you did.
here, see, somebody's calling. They want to buy a 45
You're
transmission.
already calling.
All right, we'll be back. Okay, he's back at it.
So what parts do I have to go find?
The clip for the main nut there, but you're going to Loctite it, right?
I don't have that one.
Oh,
That's the only piece I couldn't find.
okay, but everything else come right off the shelf, huh?
So what else would I have to go find?
I don't know. What?
Find your adjusters.
Yeah, you got 2 of them there. What's different about them?
This is yours.
Oh,
This one's mine.
all right. Mine doesn't look that bad. How bad is it? Oh, it's cracked. Look at
It's
that.
on crack.
And you said, how could that be?
Yeah, well, see, mine's not cracked. Mine's new.
All right. Well, then let's use new.
Mine's NOS, not new.
All right.
NOS. I know you want original nuts too, so here's an original nut to go with
Yes.
it. Because your nut was all torn up. Now the nut might not be original new, I'm not sure. They don't, it looks too modern.
Yeah, I'm not buying it. It's new. NOS.
It's new, but I think it's new from the 70s.
Yeah, it looks pretty nice.
I don't think it's genuine Harley new. Screw is though. Getting the threads to get kind of friendly with each other, 'cause right now they're not very happy with each other. Bike lubricant.
That's that CRC stuff you were talking about,
That's what I
huh?
sprayed my whole bike down with.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that doesn't go on any further than that.
Does it need to go farther?
Well, I need to screw in the other piece.
Right.
Here. The nut goes fine up here where it adjusts it, but I don't know if the screw will actually go down where it needs to go to.
Must be the new old stock stud part. Well, it goes on there just fine.
It's worn out enough, it doesn't matter on this piece.
Just like a flying saucer.
Yep. I think I just saw one. Alright, so we got those are new. See, I cleaned all these off.
Yep.
Get all the bead residue off of them. Oh, look at this, they got snap rings on everything. Except on the main studs, that's weird. See, all the little studs have snap ring grooves, but the main studs don't. That's opposite how the new studs come. The new studs have snap ring grooves on them. It's weird. And an ass backwards. It's the same way the other one's made.
You didn't know that, huh?
So when you get the new stud, made that way. See this one here?
Yeah.
See, the long stud has the clip, the short ones don't.
No, yeah, look at that.
So this is a genuine Harley.
I see that,
It's
yeah.
not military. So maybe that means the World War II hubs are made like this.
Lots of little differences, huh?
Maybe these are later model something else, who knows? I wasn't around back then, I just know there's things are different. Okay, this is the nut we're going to switch over with a cutout nut. So that goes in a titty right there, and it goes half turn increments when it turns, and that's what locks it in there. It drops
Nice.
in the groove.
Wow. And of course it's under spring tension.
Yeah, so you have to turn the tongs. The spring clips we're going to have to make, because these aren't going to be regular clips. These are the clips here. I figured at least one of these bags would be opened up, but it appears that none of them are opened yet. So I know how to fix that problem. There should have been a bag left over from chips somewhere. Oh, well.
What are those originally?
These are the spring locks for big twins.
Oh, okay.
So these are from 44.
Okay.
So these are the ones that are from before 44.
Okay.
So on Chip's bike, what I did was I took this spring here and I cut it off, squeezed it in a little bit, and made that clip.
I got you. Huh.
Because I didn't have these. I haven't seen these before because I haven't dealt with the old military bikes for a few years. I forgot. So now we're going to determine what we're going to use on your bike. Will these fit or not? So we're going to stay down there. Is that because this ones are made wrong? See, it's not staying in where it belongs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you said you got to bend them a little.
Yeah, well, now these ones here are mid-USA. These are all custom chromes junk. So maybe these ones are better. They're more gray looking, so it's a different vendor. So maybe these ones are made better, which means they might actually work. See, they're more silverish gray color.
Mm-hmm.
These actually have a coating on them. These ones are raw.
Different metal, yeah, or coated.
It's a lot tighter. Bingo.
They lock in.
They work correctly.
Wow, nice.
And what's nice about these are a spring,
Right.
so they keep it fixed.
So you're just going to use them like that, huh?
Yeah, so this doesn't float up into the clutch
Right.
plate.
Yeah.
The other one, it's got some clearance, so it floats around a little bit.
Huh.
So these ones are slightly different. All right, so it looks like I can use those ones, but not the custom chrome ones. So we'll save these for big twins. They work better on those big bikes. Damn it. There it goes. These look like they're made out of stainless, but probably aren't. Who knows? Alright, so these are going to work. So these ones, we usually only use 3. This one here, you can use 3 or 4, whatever you want to do. So obviously one's going to go over here. You only really need 3 of them. So I can actually get pretty even with my 3.
Okay.
I'll do that. Okay, that's ready to go together. And you want to use the Tricky Dicky.
Yeah, that's like $20 a dab, I heard.
Close to it.
Yeah, this is NASCAR stuff.
No, this isn't that stuff.
This isn't the NASCAR?
No, this is the sportsman category
Yeah,
stuff.
well, okay, then this is $18 a dab. Huh?
No, it's half the price.
So 10, half of 20 is 10. Okay, we're up to about 10 right there. That's one dab. There comes dab number 2.
Think how I feel. I paid for it.
All right, well, like I said, we just passed it on to the consumer here
Is that how we do
at
it?
Tatro Machine, yeah.
I don't have to eat these?
I don't think so. I had
Not for the wasteful stuff.
I had that van worked on, and at the bottom, $3.53 miscellaneous charge.
Yeah,
Nobody knew what that was.
I do.
What is it?
It's fucking all the chemical fees and
Yeah, but he didn't
EPA
use any.
fees.
Didn't use any.
EPA fees.
But you passed that along to the
licensing fees.
Oh, all right. Do we charge that here at Tatros?
When I think about it.
Oh, okay.
If I don't think about it, I don't. It also covers the Loctite, assembly lubes.
Yeah, but what if you didn't use it on anything?
How do you know?
Well,
Cleaning materials. my shop rags. Of course, I reuse those a lot.
Really? You and your shop rags.
You get your money's worth.
Really? You and your shop. Where's that big pile of those ones I brought down? I haven't seen them yet. You've got them rat holed away somewhere in the shop rag department.
I was wondering where Chip got his new rags from.
Yeah, well, I think he brought his own. He got tired of using his shirt tail.
That's what I use. Okay, that didn't work very well.
I know, I see you're trying a new way of doing that.
Yeah, I think I tried this before. It didn't work before either. That's why I do it my other way. See, you have ways that work and you have ways that don't work. So I'm just trying to conserve the grease because it costs so much.
Yeah, I hear you.
This is wasteful. So you put it in there like that. That fills the holes up. And then you put the junk on there. Stick the bearing in there. It's in there. So you got excess grease sticking out. Oh well. You're keeping track of the dabs, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Okay, good. What about the balls?
Do we sell this Tribodyne Trimax here?
Sure.
Grease? Okay. You can get that off the internet, huh? On our website.
It's on the website, yeah. I just sold a tub to a guy.
And we ship too, do we not?
Yep.
Hey, I mailed that t-shirt, by the way, the other night.
We ship those too.
Okay. Free shipping, like they say on eBay.
Yeah, right.
Huh?
Sure.
Or do we pass that along?
I pass it along.
That's part of the miscellaneous materials.
Well, it's not a miscellaneous fee when I do that. It's right on the invoice.
All right.
Depends on what you buy. On the Tribodyne, if you buy $100, which ain't much, we'll ship it for free in the U.S. And if you buy it overseas, we'll knock off $5 or $10, whatever.
Okay.
Depending on how much I think the shipping is. But if you only buy a quart at a time, no, we're not shipping it for free.
Well, what could it cost to ship?
But I haven't got that set up on my website yet, so it's still costing on the website.
All right, but explain to them about the NASCAR grade.
They don't. This is enough for about 100 races.
Okay, it's that good,
They
huh?
put one swipe in there and that's it. And they put the bearings in there. And
Really?
and
Wow.
And that's how they used to. Now they don't even do that. They have the grease. Tribodyne has a gun oil grease that nobody's supposed to know about. That I got some around here. He gave me a sample to play around with. But anyway, you put it in there and you put a little swipe of that, just that oil on there, and that's what they run now.
Wow.
So there's no.
But frightfully expensive.
No drag, you know.
And somebody made the comment back to your
I forget how much an ounce that oil was. It's ridiculous.
Somebody made some comment back there about the price of your.
I think it's like $20 an ounce or
Jeez.
$30 an ounce or some stupid number like that.
And they think drugs are expensive.
Yeah, well, this is like drugs.
Motorcycling tends to be expensive.
Well, you know, if you want the good stuff, it costs money. But, you know, when it gets you to the finish line of the race, what's that worth?
That's true. What's it worth?
That's what's worth to me. Yeah, I was trying to get away.
When are you bringing your trophies down here?
I'm not.
We could have them all up on the wall here.
I got them all at home inside of the drawers and desk and boxes and boxes of them. We didn't need that one.
It's way over there.
I know where
11
it is.
o'clock.
I know where it's at. I heard it.
Okay.
I heard it and saw it out the side of my eye.
Okay.
One thing about Harley parts, you learn how to chase your parts because they're hard
Yeah.
to come by. Just like tuning a bike, tuning a motor. All senses are at full strength. Otherwise, you don't know what the hell you're doing. Okay, how many are we up to now? I think we're going to use at least half of these. Now, if you leave out 3 or 4 or 5, does it matter?
I would think so. That's got to have equal pressure all the way around.
Sure about that?
I'm guessing that's how they want it to be. Isn't that true?
Oh, it's going to use all of those ones in the top. And a couple more. I bet you that 4 that I stole before, I'm going to need it again. Ooh, 3 holes, 3 bearings. Perfect. Look at that. How many are missing?
Can't tell.
Appear to all be full. That one's trying to get away. Make sure they all got at least a good coat over the top of them. Besides, I get more money per dab. If I use more,
That's true.
I make more money, right? There you go.
Any other place would charge you for the whole tub.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, and then just use what you need, put it up on the shelf.
Charge it next.
Open another tub for the next guy.
Open another tub or just sell them the same tub?
Okay, we got a call coming in for Tribodyne customers. Or phone's ringing off the hook.
I'm not answering that. Are you answering?
You want me to get it? All right, I'll be back in a minute.
I'm busy.
All right, well, that fella bought $100 worth of grease. He liked it that much.
Yeah, sure.
Huh?
That was your bill.
Well, hey, folks, this Tribodyne's flying off the shelf, so...
Put you in charge of Tribodyne sales?
Well, we like it here. I haven't noticed I've spent enough on it.
That's because you got a diesel truck. You keep putting
Well,
in there. And
I'm
using
going to
that.
see just how many miles I can drag out of it.
Well, you picked up about 5 miles per gallon so far. How much more are you going to try to get?
Well, I mean, I'm talking about duration
Oh, you're going
of ownership.
Oh, you're going to go for 10,000 mile changes now?
Well, I don't know. My hair starts standing up at 7,500.
Oh, okay.
But they said 10 grand. I just bought another filter again today. That thing was like $50
Yeah, well, it
for
goes-
that Wix.
That's because it goes 10,000 miles.
Well, I'm guessing. Where Fram, on the other hand, it's one sheet of paper in there.
Swed ply like toilet paper?
Oh, boy. Somebody told me one time, open one of those canisters up one time, you'll be amazed.
No, you were shocked.
There was nothing in there. Of course, that's why they were only $4.99. They certainly weren't even worth
Somebody's
that.
making a dirty tub here.
You did get a sticker, though.
See, I don't like greasy tubs of
Yeah.
grease. Wipe it off. That way my fingers don't get dirty touching my tub of grease.
There you go. What about that other bearing surface in the clutch basket?
Oh, was I supposed to leave that too?
I'm guessing. I don't know. Yes, no, maybe. I don't know.
Well, there's some grease on here.
All right, there's a little, yeah, but I thought you would have put a...
Okay.
You're too big. Here I shamed Keenan into using another dab. God darn it.
No, it's going to be 3 or 4 dabs.
Should have brought you some coffee.
Want me to dab that on there
You
too?
don't drink coffee.
Want me to dab that on there too?
No.
Oh, I get a little rich right there on one side.
You know, that 75 years technology there, that ought to really help that live.
What 75 years?
Well, they weren't using that kind of lubricant back in 1942.
Didn't have it back then.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I was only going for about, it's only been around for about 4 or 5 years now.
Well, that's why I'm saying this is space age technology here.
I don't know about that, but it's racer friendly. Alright.
Boy, I'm glad I caught that. Wow, look at that.
It's not even wobbling.
Wow.
Yeah, look at that.
That's nice.
Here, look at that. Look at all that wasted grease in there.
Yeah, it's okay. As she breaks in.
Okay. Oh, I didn't put any sealer in there. Oh well.
In where?
That hole.
Oh.
It's alright, they don't use sealer.
Wow, look at that.
That goes on there like that. Just overhang it over the edge like that. It will never fall off the table, will it?
I imagine it will.
Oh, okay. You gonna use purple? Are you the one that mixed up all my stuff?
No, I don't touch anything around here.
Somebody had that
I
mixed
know
up.
how particular you are.
When we're fresh out of the lock tabs, we're going to use some Loctite instead. Of course, I use Loctite anyway, but tranny doesn't even turn.
She's TIT, tight.
It was stuck. I'm not sure why it's so stuck. It couldn't be that 75-year-old seal so tight on the shaft.
Oh,
It's doing its job, maybe.
I'm guessing it is.
Or maybe it's some other part in there is just tight. It didn't want to move though, whatever it was. Well, it's on the part that has the seal because this all works. I think we're in low gear too. That makes it hard to rotate also. We'll get that broken in here in a minute and put that on there. Okay, this goes on next. It doesn't fit, what do I do?
It'll fit.
Not really.
You want me to stand it up, hold it?
That is what you call a plug fit. That's how they should be. Nice and tight. Look at that. Don't have to worry about that falling off next week.
I think this is great that you're actually pleased with the way this is going together, huh?
Still my zip gun.
Were you that pleased with Chips?
Chip who?
Chip who?
We use brand new parts on his bike.
Yeah. He's got that Polish little marker light on the front.
Yeah, well,
That goes beyond aftermarket, doesn't it?
it's custom. Is that tight enough for you?
What would the torque spec on that be?
About that much?
That's what I was thinking. Wow. Wow, that's nice.
Well, that probably just torqued it to 100 foot-pounds at least there.
Okay, 100 foot-pounds.
Probably more than that.
Boy, look at how nice
Well,
that
actually, as tight as I put that on there, that was probably, well, you got to lose torque because it was rattling the spline. But that should have been at least about 125, I bet. Okay, we need some parts. Got any other parts to go with this bike?
Boy, I'm looking at those beautiful orange Barnett clutch springs.
Okay.
This is where we step into modern age stuff here. Bobo recommended that King Kong clutch plates in this.
Yeah.
Huh?
Okay, so these are not Kevlar, these are carbon.
Well, the other ones were oil soaked, so.
These are supposed to be one step above Kevlar, but I use the Kevlars. These are carbon based.
Yeah, but you're racing.
These are supposed to be better.
Are they?
Yeah. There's a vintage sticker.
There's my toolbox sticker, right? Or I'm putting it on your toolbox when you're not looking.
Yeah, it's going to get
Huh?
cut off if you put it on my bike.
Well, I'm sticking it on there.
It's coming right off again if it does. It'd be a waste of a Barnett sticker. what's
Okay, now
the
is there a
closing?
top and bottom to those?
This one is.
Okay,
These two here don't matter.
okay.
There's one part I forgot to bring.
What's that?
Where's your fiber plates? I mean your steel plate.
Oh, I don't know.
Do you have any steel plates?
Well, they came out of there.
Did you buy some?
I did not.
Well, we're putting new ones in, aren't we?
Do we have them?
I have some, but where's yours at?
I don't. I didn't bring it with me.
You got them at home?
So fiber in first,
Fiber first,
steel next.
if you had one. See, we're supposed to run a steel plate,
Okay.
and this is your half plate. This is their half plate.
Okay.
See why they call it a half plate?
Yeah.
It's only got half the material on it. See, these are full plates.
Gotcha.
So this here has no springy dingies on it. These are springs. They spring a little bit.
Oh, huh.
So it softly engages the clutch.
Right.
This harshly engages the clutch.
Well, I need that for track strip use.
Right. See, this is one you would use if you wanted production type
Yeah.
tolerances.
All right. But we want this thing to hook up.
I can sell that thing for new. It looks new. This one's not. This one's almost new, but not quite. All right. So did you put the stuff in your junk box over here and give it to me, or
Well, when we took it apart, yeah.
we don't want to use those old junky ones, are we? You want to reuse these old ones?
Well, how bad are they?
Or V-twin? They're going to be what they're going to cost.
There shouldn't be too much wear on them. Hey, man, that was a brand new clutch in there. Who said that? You got them there?
We've got a brand new chain
Oh, okay, cool.
that you couldn't find.
Well, I didn't look.
Well, if you look in your box of crap over here, you
All
can see
right.
it.
Well,
But you don't have any new ones of these over here.
all right. Well, how bad are they?
They're worn. Scratches in them. I got new ones if you want new ones. But
Where do you have new ones?
Yeah, I got Taiwan Teddy ones.
Well, I'd like them new if we're putting them in.
Look how flat these aren't.
Yeah, I could see that. Look at, they're all different. That's because he heated them up. Hey, Eddie.
Where they come from. Could be worse.
Boy, oh boy, the competition in the motorcycle world is intense.
Yeah, the truth hurts too. How many do you want?
Well, we need 2 of them, please. Preferably not warped.
Oh, well, those are extra. You know what I did with them?
We got that old primary chain that came off of there.
I have no idea what happened to the original.
Because I'm going to make myself a belt out of that like they used to do back in the 60s.
Ooh,
And if you were really hot, they chromed it.
I used to see those.
I think Mel Thornton used to wear one.
He probably did. He's the kind of guy who would have that on the front. Oh, yeah.
Well, if you'd won as many best of show trophies as he did,
Yeah, that's powder coating first came out, that's why.
huh?
Powder coat and chrome.
Yeah. Gold metal flake and white vinyl.
We had the white vinyl, I don't remember the metal flake.
And it was gold, sparkly gold, remember, with white hand grips on it and white pedals.
I don't remember the gold speckle, but yeah, he probably put that in the paint.
It was gold and white.
I do not see the steel plates. I wonder what I did with them. Got the fiber plates. Yep, these fiber plates.
Would that be a Barnett part?
V-twin part. I know I got them around here somewhere because I bought extras for me. Can't figure out what I did with them. Hid them someplace. Yeah, I bought 4 of them because I'm gonna put double the plates in my bike.
Okay. Shall we look for a little bit, or you? Are
Yeah, I
you?
gotta look for a little bit. I gotta figure where I hit them at.
All right,
I don't remember.
we'll be back.